Morning, folks. If you are a guy, a husband, a father, please make sure Saturday and Sunday you make breakfast for your family. It's really worth it. So I'm making bacon and some sourdough bread. I'm going to butter it up, then gently heat it up on the same pan and make egg patty and put it in between bacon and two bacon, one egg patty and some salad leaves. That's what I'm going to make. Chop up my butter into small cubes so that I know exactly how much butter is going, and I'm going to use some unused vegetable from the kebab shop from 2 days ago. I've turned this upside down now. This to butter up my toast, and I've shifted all this there, and I'm making my egg bati now, and I'm going to give a dash of Korean chili mayo with my breakfast. So my son like it raw on the top, my daughter doesn't like it, my wife doesn't like it. So see, when you are leading a team of people who are all diverse, you have to be a bit adaptive and respect the diversity. See, when you heat up the toast with a little bit of butter, if you want to drop a little bit of garlic into this, it will increase the taste of the toast 1,000 times. My kids, particularly my daughter, love that garlic toast. So heat it up a little bit, and then I'm going to smear this with a garlicky butter. So this is it. This is chopped garlic and butter. Just heat it up a little bit, and you smear a little bit of that heavenly juice onto your toast. And then flip them. Look who is here. My only companion in these early hours. Remember, never serve carbs without vegetables. It will mask the high glycemic index or a high insulin spike to a flattened insulin spike if you give vegetables with the carbs. And I always love my fried onions to go with this. So I turned the tomatoes upside down. I keep telling my son, if you eat tomatoes, you will not have prostate cancer. But I don't know how to convince my wife and coffee has just escaped to garden. To convince my wife and daughter to have tomatoes. It has got lycopene, it's very good chemical, phytochemical. Anything colorful is good for our health. So this is it. I'm going to hospital because I'm on call for GI bleed. But my family will wake up and they will see this and they will be so happy. Now, when you lead an organization or a family, you have got a lot of extra responsibility, so you have to work twice hard compared to rest of your family members or team members, because you have to lead by example. You have to take the first step, otherwise no inspiration. It is always love and care and compassion that I think should guide our behavior, whether I'm in family or whether I'm in hospital. And only then the true happiness will come. If the excellence in your job, efficiency is for medals and awards and pay rise, that will push you only up to this far. But beyond that, it is autonomy, it is mastery, it is excellence, and it is feeling that you're actually making a change to your field and you're improving lives, and that's what will drive you. And the same philosophy also works in your family life, relationship and everything. And you don't have to tell your wife that you love her or your kids. Your work should show. You must watch this movie called 1,000 Words, in which a very fast-talking salesman have been given a curse that you will only leave as long as the tree has got leaves on it, and the tree has 1,000 leaves. So every time he open his mouth and say one word, one leaf will fall. So this guy used to say many times in the day, honey, I love you to his wife. But actually, it's not that he didn't love, but he didn't have time because he was very busy rising salesman of the company, executive, and then he goes to sell, or rather buy, the copyright of a meditative practitioner yogi, and that yogi will give him these scars that this tree, as many leaves as it got, you can only say those many words. And then he realized that you don't have to say I love you honey to your wife, but your work should show that. Anyway, have a lovely, lovely day. Read the book Raising Leaders, Raising Family. Same.